Hello and welcome everybody, J-Man back for some more reactions. So we are continuing our playthrough of the Warnings album, Queen of the Murder Scene. We're doing live performances. We've pretty much experienced their music mostly in a live setting, and I've really enjoyed them playing live. I enjoy the energy that they bring. And we did go yesterday and actually listen to like one or two of the songs from the album. Actually on Friday, Thursday, good grief. Get it together, J-Man. So on Thursday, when we had done the first 4 songs of the concert, we did go and listen to the live version of one or two of the songs, just kind of hear how it was put together in the studio. But I enjoy the way that this band presents their music in a live scenario. They present it with emotion and with feeling and with a lot of intensity, and I enjoy that. And even though the first 4 songs that we reacted to, I was told by some of the Warnings fans that the concert that we were doing the first 4 for was one that was at a pretty high elevation, and so the lead singer Danny was struggling a little bit with air because of the elevation and things like that. So we've moved over to the 40DD concert where they do all of the songs as well, because I was told that it's slightly better performance wise due to not being at that high elevation. So have really been enjoying this, enjoying the concept of the album. Thank you everybody that gave me some background information. Turns out that I was right about the unrequited love aspect of it. As far as what most people are saying, this isn't something that was personal to any of the band members themselves, but it's more of just a concept that they took and created a character and put into this concept for the album. And from what I hear, as things go a little bit further here, it gets considerably darker. So it's a good thing that this isn't a personal story to one of them. I don't think we would have a band if that were the case. I kind of sensed it coming, but a couple of people kind of told me what was coming later, which was a bit of a spoiler. Not a huge deal. I think looking at the titles of the songs coming up for today, I could kind of see that this was fixing to take a bit of a dark turn. But anyways, so absolutely enjoying this so far. Can't wait to get back into this. Remember, if you have a song that you want me to react to, go find my video titled Your Suggestions here. Put your suggestion in the comment section of that video. Link to that video is in the description below here. If you put a request for a reaction in a reaction video like this one, it won't make my list. You can also connect with me in other ways. You can see here to my right, your left. You can connect with me here on Twitch. You can find me on Patreon. You can also join my community on my Discord, and you can find videos that have been blocked here on YouTube over on my Vimeo. So with all of that said, let's go ahead. Let's dive back in here. So we had left off at where are we? We had left off at Stalker. So here we go. The Warning, Stalker. Let's get it. Okay. Make me something while you're at it. Nice. Keys. How? Oh, that's Danny, right?
I love you so, 'cause I am yours and you are mine. I'll hold you, my dear. I'll hold you, my dear. I'll tie the rope, 'cause I am yours and you are mine.
Checking out the lyrics over here.
It's crazy how much I love you. I'm not going to it crazy. you forever.
All right, so quick pause. Number one, I loved, I loved how they had to do that makeshift transition away from the keyboard. Hey, you know, I mean, they're a smaller band, don't have the big professional setups that some other bands have. They worked with it and reacted and did very well with that. So that was interesting and good, good little bit of comic relief. So yeah, so where we had left off with the one, the lyrics had kind of started to hint at this thing sort of taking a turn for the macabre. One of the lyrics, I believe, in the last song in the one was that she would kill all of basically the competitors for the love of this person that they're in love with, that doesn't see them, doesn't know them or love them back. So here the lyrics are saying, look at me, my dear, look at me, my dear, I love you so, 'cause I am yours and you are mine. I'll hold you, my dear, I'll hold you, my dear, I'll tie the rope, 'cause I am yours and you are mine. It's crazy how much I love you, it's crazy how much I want you. It's crazy, oh, you don't even know. It's crazy how much I think about you. It's crazy how I can't live without you. It's crazy how my love seems to grow. I'm a maniac when it comes to you. I'm obsessed with what we both could be, the possibilities. It's crazy how I need to have it. It's crazy, it's an ugly habit. Yes or no, whichever. I'll have you someday. I'll have you forever. So this has now turned from somebody longing for another person to definitely this obsession kind of thing. And obviously the title Stalker, now it's turned to kind of the dark side. So very interesting. Let's back it up a smidge and keep on going.
I'll have you someday, I'll have you forever.
Go, Cyber. I am yours and you are mine. All right, so it just, these girls freaking amaze me. So the more that I learn about them, the more that I hear from them. For starters, the thing that comes to mind is that, like the song that we did that Pow sang, it was like the second song that we did, I believe. It was about like alcoholism or drug use. She sang it so well and she emoted it so well in that song that it made me feel like this was something personal to her, that she had actually had some experience with this, like a family member or something to that effect. Turns out that wasn't necessarily the case. We started the first 4 songs of this album and I could pick up on the vibe that was going on, and it seemed to me like maybe this again was something personal, maybe to Danny, knowing that I think she's the older of the 3. But it turns out no, that these are just subject matters that they have decided to take on, and Danny just she so embraces and becomes the character in the story so well that it becomes so believable. And for both this performance and that other one by Pow, that's what made me feel like, this was personal to them. For many bands, to get the kind of level of commitment and the emotion coming out in the music, generally it's because it's something that is personal to them, that they have lived through. Many young artists coming up, I've said this about other young singers that they sing songs well in terms of they can do all of the things that are required technically with the vocals and things like that. But you can tell there's a little something missing in that they're singing about a subject matter that's not personal to them. And so there's a bit of a disconnect. And with this band, there's never been that. Everything I've heard from them, they seem emotionally invested in it, regardless of the fact that it's not personal to them. They have made it personal and they emote that, and it comes through the performance. And this is another classic example of that. I enjoyed the instrumentation, the musicality of this song. It started off with Danny on the piano, and it didn't sound really that creepy at that point. It sounded more kind of like a resignation. But then when it came back to the keys and her vocal at the end, it was very creepy. It was that you could hear that this wasn't somebody longing for somebody. This was somebody obsessed with somebody. And I love that. And that last little part really conveyed it, and conveyed the creepiness that this relationship has gone into, the level of creepiness that it's gone into. So excellent job. Enjoyed it 100%. That was awesome. We'll be back for the next song on the album here coming up after this. YouTube, let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Please, everybody, stay safe. Find ways to connect with your friends and your family and stuff. And we'll be back for that next song here pretty quick. Peace.